So now for the big news. As the Sheriff of Bedford County, I would like to announce that I will be seeking a second term for this office of Sheriff. Thank you. 4 years ago, I stood in front of you asking for support, for your vote, but especially your prayers. That I was seeking a new position at the Sheriff's Office, and I am asking the same today. So the title of this, as the news media already knows, Promises Made and Promises Kept. And I would like to stand in front of you today and highlight those promises. In 2019, I stated the first and foremost, I will continue to address the pay disparities of our deputies and all of Bedford County employees as it compares to other agencies and localities in our area. And we did it. In 2019, I had to use the word I, but I could not do it by myself. So, with the help of all of the outstanding deputies for doing their outstanding work for our community, it gave and gives us, the command staff, the fortitude to work alongside of our county administration and especially our Board of Supervisors, who is always, was, and is supportive of their sheriff's office, and the community that was and is always ready to step up if needed to help in any way to accomplish helping their sheriff's office to succeed. I will give one example today of the pay. A deputy that works here today, she was working here in 2019, and she was making $36,000 a year. Today, she is making $48,460, more than $12,000 increase in over 4 years. That is an amazing task that I would like to thank our Board of Supervisors for standing side by side in county administration with these deputies and with the county administration to make this happen. They also helped all positions of the sheriff's office with raises, making us equivalent to, if not leading, some surrounding agencies in pay. What an accomplishment. Secondly, I stood up here, said I would like to increase the number of deputies at the sheriff's office to make sure we continue to give the current services and continue growth of population and businesses that we're seeing today. So working with our Board of Supervisors, we have added 2 new road positions. Working with our Board of Supervisors, the school board, and the governor's office, we are adding 14 school resource officers for all of our elementary schools. Third, we promise to continue to strive to keep the crime rate low and our clearance rates high. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done that. So I had Ms. Gu, who does all of our statistics for us today, pull the crime rates throughout the state and compare them to Bedford County. So our Bedford County, our crime rate, our crimes against person, we have a clearance rate of 63%. The crime rate statistics for clearance for the state of Virginia is 53%. Crimes against property, state of Virginia is 19%. The crime solvability in Bedford County against property is 21%. So we're leading the state average in 21 and in 22. That was statistics from 21. And for 22, for the state, a clearance rate of 49 for persons and 17 for property. And in Bedford County, it's 62% clearance rate and 20% for Bedford County. So in 21 and 22, we were above the state average, and we will continue to strive to be there. Was to meet quarterly with leaders of this county for vision and direction that would move this county forward. This has been accomplished by attending weekly county staff meetings with the county leaders to see where and how Bedford needs to move. This has been accomplished by my major and I attending all Board of Supervisors meetings and speaking with each member of their concerns. This is accomplished by quarterly meetings with our Citizens Advisory Council, which consists of citizens in every part of the county and town of Bedford. Bedford is a very large county, 800 square miles. We cannot touch every community member. So we have community members all in our communities who are able to come in, voice their concerns or their citizens, their neighbors' concerns, and let us address. The next is our Citizens Police Academy that is run twice a year, educating our citizens with what their sheriff's office truly does for their community. The sheriff's office has reignited or started 10 neighborhood watches. We have established the DARE program back into our schools to help educate our children. We have helped our school system in assessments of all of our schools in keeping our children and staff as safe as possible. Lastly, and one of the most important, is promoting within the sheriff's office, knowing that the leaders for tomorrow work right inside of these four walls, right beside me, then and today. For the next 4 years, we will be working with our community and leaders of the county to accomplish the following and more. Our first goal is to continue our joint training with the Bedford County Fire and Rescue, our dispatch center, the town police department, the Virginia State Police, and our office on how to collectively respond to critical incidents in our county. The second goal is to establish a crime analyst position to help analyzing crime reports, arrest records, calls for service, and other data to establish patterns and make connections. Then they would gather into detailed information used by our department to make decisions about prosecution, patrols, and staffing. There are several specifications that a crime analyst can pursue, including tactical, criminal, administrative, intelligence, and strategical crime analysis. The third, in the last 4 years, we have started sending the sheriff's office employees to leadership training. If you are a deputy at the Bedford County Sheriff's Office, you are a leader. I don't care if it's a month experience or like me, 38, because I got the oldest experience, I believe. We are all leaders in this community. This training will help develop them into the men and women that they want to be. We will continue sending each deputy to these leadership trainings, such as the FBI Leadership Course, FLEXI, which is the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, and the Extreme Ownership Academy, just to mention a few. We will also continue our CIT, which is Critical Incident Training, led by Horizon Health, until all of our deputies have been trained in critical thinking. The fourth goal is we will also establish a triad program in our county, working with our senior community and the Office of the Attorney General. So most people ask, what is triad? Triad is a cooperative effort of law enforcement agencies, police, fire, sheriff's office, senior citizens, and senior citizens organizations focused on reducing crime against our most vulnerable citizens, and that's our seniors. Lastly, working with our leaders to expand the sheriff's office with new positions as needed to keep our community safe as possible by providing our leaders and citizens with the most current information and statistics as our community grows in population. In closing, we will continue to serve our community with the highest caliber of service that we have and are giving to our community today. We will continue to teach every part of our citizens through education, from the youngest to the most senior citizens, on how to keep safe. We will continue to be involved with, to mention a few, our Bedford Domestic Violence Coalition, the Smith Mountain Lake Water Safety Council, our Central Virginia Opioid Prevention Council, and our BARC, which stands for Bedford Area Resource Council, just to name a few. BARC has 92 different businesses that will come together once a month to discuss Bedford County. I will also work with our governor's office and our attorney general's office and also with our state and federal partners. So I ask the citizens of this county to send me again. I ask you for the trust that you place in me. I thank my family, my second family of the sheriff's office, and every citizen who gives me this opportunity to serve. God bless the people of Bedford County, and God bless this United States of America.